Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a short video for you about the hotfix that was just released for Fortnite, which nerfed both the regular submachine guns and compact submachine guns with a few other changes, but let's start off with these SMGs. The new regular SMG got its damage reduced by 2 across all tiers, so the gray one goes from 19 to 17, green goes from 20 to 18, and the blue one goes from 21 to 19. This is going to affect your shots to kill, especially for the green and blue, but a little bit for the gray against higher tier enemies, and possibly your headshots to kill as well. So it was a significant damage nerf to the base SMG. It also got its rate of fire reduced by 9%. It used to fire at 780 rounds per minute, highest in the game, and now fires at 720 rounds per minute, which makes it tied for the burst on burst rifles. The compact submachine gun was similarly nerfed by 2 across all tiers, so now the purple one will deal 21 damage instead of 23, and the gold one will deal 22 damage instead of 24. Once again, very similarly, it got its rate of fire reduced by 9%, so instead of firing at 660 RPM like it used to, it now fires at 600 rounds per minute. Very nice, even number there with 60 FPS too. They also both got minor changes to their accuracy bonuses, so they're a little bit less accurate now, so aiming down sights doesn't matter as much with them or tightening up your rate of fire, so to speak. Both the SMG and the compact SMG each got a fall-off range nerf of about 20%. And by fall-off range, of course, I'm talking about damage fall-off range, or the range at which your SMGs are going to start dealing less damage. So not only is that range going to come sooner, but they also deal about 10 to 15% less damage over those ranges. Each SMG got a slightly different nerf, and the damages weren't exactly linear, but it's an easy way to think of it just saying that they got about 10 to 15% less damage over those ranges that come about 10% earlier as well. Of note, the blue SMG and the compact SMG drop rates were slightly reduced, so they will be somewhat harder to find. I still think they're going to be fantastic weapons that you should search out. They're just not going to be as common as they were before. So taking a look at the SMGs, it roughly got a 10% less damage, 10% less rate of fire, 10% less range, and 10% less damage over range. So it's kind of like a 10% nerf across the board, which is a very common balancing method. Instead of totally nuking one component of the gun, they slightly turn down a lot of components that all together add up to a significant nerf. Moving along is something that was not mentioned in the last patch notes, nor in this hotfix, but it is observable in-game, unless perhaps I'm crazy, but explosives seem to have been nerfed. They don't seem to go through walls anymore, unless I'm drunk. C4 isn't base busting, and grenades aren't base busting nearly like they used to. Perhaps I'm wrong, perhaps this is system specific, or my observational abilities are gone, but as far as I can tell, this was also a stealth nerf to explosives. So yeah, C4, rockets, and explodes are all still really good. They're just not as crazy good as they used to be. Guys, that's all for this short video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, or you could also follow me on Twitter or Discord so that you can see me post pictures of my fat dogs, or in the Discord community we do game nights, and we also pull in people for videos and testing, which you will see coming up later this week. Drifter out.